This shoe with a review of the Devin Booker series signature book one. I don't know how it is in your country, but here in Korea, for some reason, Nike continues to play stupid tricks like releasing this on some kind of limited app instead of an official release. They're not widely available. They release like a couple of stocks per size, and it's just impossible to get, and resale prices are going up. Uh, so I think that's something very stupid Nike is doing to try and jack up the price and make it look like it's a rare find, the holy grail that you need to reach out and grope and get your grubby hands on. But yeah, it's not worth it, definitely. For for size 9, for size 10, it weighs about 380 grams, so it's a lightweight shoe. It feels pretty lightweight. I think the biggest merit of the shoe is the design. It's like a clean casual sneaker design, like a Air Force One or a Nike Dunk. The dumb looking swoosh is because they actually copied the hand drawn swoosh that's drawn by Devin Booker, but that makes it look like someone who's very special did it. They got this pages of a book because calling it chapter one, and Devin Booker, so they're calling it the book one, which I think is stupid. I don't think a basketball player's nickname should just solely based on, his name. You don't call him Kevin Durant Kev or Michael Jordan Maj. It's just so stupid. What does it do? He throws a book on you. Is he a studious person who got scholarship? I don't know what. It's just stupid. It's just totally irrelevant to what the player is about. So anyway, the weirdest thing about this shoe is the fit. It's crazy. It's just stupid. It's hard to comprehend. It's very narrow from the lateral and the medial side as well. It's just really, really narrow here. So unless you have a foot that's kind of shaped like a triangle tip, this is not gonna fit you if you go true to size. I went up a whole size up. You need to at least go up half a size. Even if you have a very extremely narrow foot, maybe go true to size, but I would still say it might feel weird. The tragedy is that even though it's so narrow here, there's a crazy dead space right here on the toe box, like some lazy Chinese brands from the early 2000s. So what is with this weird fit? So if you have a very narrow foot and very high vertically fat foot, this is a shoe for you, but I don't think that's what most people have. Also, the lacing system, maybe, I don't know what it is, but see, if I lace it up, there's gonna be even more dead space here. It doesn't even lace up that well around this area. So this is a black hole. This is a stupid, tragic, dark chapter in Nike history. Lacing, lockdown is okay everywhere else except for this part. Overall, there's a lot of padding, so it's not exactly the most breathable shoe out there. But thanks to the thick padding all around, you don't have any pinching sensation anywhere. There's the heel cup is prominently there, and apart from that, because of the thick padding, you feel like there's not going to be a lot of heel slippage. It hugs your foot nicely and keeps it in place. The traction is a herringbone traction that you see in some Adidas models that you think it would work, but it didn't. It's also the traditional herringbone pattern that you see in good traction shoe from classics like Adidas Superstars. This is okay. You get a lot of squeaky noises, but pretty durable, but definitely better than the useless herringbone traction that don't really work that we've seen in shoes like the Dame 6 and the Dame 5s. Definitely better than that, but it's nothing spectacular, nothing special. It is as sensitive as any herringbone traction should be. It is good, but not, mind-blowingly good like some of the crazy tractions we've had with a lot of the Kyrie models or the crazy quicks or things like that. So nothing spectacular, but fairly good. The cushioning, there's a heel zoom air and over full-length Cushlon. The heel is really good. You can feel the plushness all around. On the forefoot, even if it's just Cushlon and a really good insole, you feel like there's adequate cushioning. It's very soft all around. But if you continuously play for a prolonged period and you need something more bouncy and responsive on the forefoot, you'll feel a little bit disappointed because, considering it's just a layer of Cushlon, it's better than any kind of similar setting that we've had in the past, like the Kyrie Force. We've had cushion on the forefoot, but you don't really feel much. It's like basically you're feeling the bottom of the outsole. I think compared to other shoes where we had nothing but cushion on the forefoot, this is definitely the better one. Overall, I think the silhouette and the cushioning setup, it's very much paying homage to Kobe Force, because we've seen Devin Booker with the Kobe Force a lot. Just like the Kobe Force, the heel, midsole, and the zoom works nicely to provide the plushness. The forefoot, there's no imbalance, as in there's a decent heel to toe drop. The cushion line is good, but it's soft, so like on this part where the rubber separates the cushion line, sometimes depending on how your foot is shaped and how you step around and move around, you'll feel the pinching sensation, or a very a foreign element that's poking here if you move around and your foot is compressing on certain parts. So I wish they would have done something better here. And on the lateral side, from the middle point here, it's no longer cushion, it is covered with a pretty plasticky material. One thing great about the shoe is the outrigger is awesome. It's low to the ground and the outrigger is prominent. The midsole is prominent and the outrigger is prominent, so there's a huge breakage. Really good anti-ankle inversion protection here. So this is definitely a great outrigger. I think probably arguably the best Nike outrigger setting that I've seen in recent years. But the problem is they should not have caged the heel, because the crazy imbalance between the medial side heel compression and the lateral side, it's pretty big. So you will feel this 90-degree angle if you were to move around busily, and you might trip a little bit on the heel. You're gonna definitely feel that 90-degree, and you're gonna really kill your ankle. So this is an effing killer design flaw. I don't know what the F they were thinking with this. So try the shoe on, move around a little bit. If you feel that instability here, well, you better not wear the shoe to really, play hoops, hardcore. That you're definitely gonna get hurt. So it's tragic and ironic that you have this awesome midsole and outrigger on the forefoot, and then on the heel, it's the setup that kills you. So this is my one fatal flaw, and the price, I don't think they should be overcharging. Like, the price point is just way too much, especially considering how simplistic this shoe is, how unspectacular it is, how unsurprisingly bland the shoe is. I don't know why they're overcharging it. It's got a good insole. That's good insole, great outrigger, good heel compression. Overall, the cushioning is not bad. But considering we're living in an age where forefoot, we do get Zoom Turbo or a heel Air Max or a heel Air or a heel Zoom Air these days, or some kind of a thick React and spring setup like a GT Jump 2s. This is a shoe that's out of time. Well, I don't know what they were thinking.